John McAuley, sports reporter. Croatia are the better story, but I feel there won't be a fairy tale ending. Their past 3 matches have stretched to 120 minutes, 2 to penalties, and that will take its toll against a much fresher France. Captain Luka Modric has run 63 kilometers in Russia, more than any other player at the tournament. Another Herculean effort could just be beyond Croatia. France, meanwhile, boast N'Golo Kante's energy and Kylian Mbappe's explosive pace, a combination that should be too much for Zlatko Dalic's men. They have more obvious match winners, too, with Atletico Madrid's Antoine Griezmann, not at his best thus far, maybe saving his best for another final. France to get the job done. Prediction: France win 2-0. Read more Extra Time podcast. Comeback Kings Croatia to come up short against Mbappe. World Cup 2018 final guide and predictions. Mbappe to inspire France to victory. Richard Jolly, Luka Modric's place in the World Cup final with Croatia is a triumph of character. Ian Hockey, European football correspondent in French eyes, Croatia are looking ominously like Portugal did 2 summers ago. Then, France took on in the final of Euro 2016 a team who had struggled to win matches on the way there, reliant on extra time and penalty shootouts. And France then lost, in extra time to a Portugal without the injured Cristiano Ronaldo. A signpost to a major upset in the Luzhniki. Croatia will be canny, patient, and the French should clearly not anticipate symptoms of fatigue, which for all their long nights of extra time, against Denmark, Russia and England, these Croatians seem to have found an innate antidote for. But France are a mature team since 2 years ago, and sturdily equipped to keep a lead once they have it, something the Danes, the Russians and the English could not manage. France have the means to pierce the Croatian backline, too, in the pace and guile of Mbappe and Griezmann. Prediction: France to win 3-1. Mario Mandzukic left-fired Croatia into Sunday's World Cup final with a winner against England, while Kylian Mbappe of France has scored 3 times in Russia to propel Les Bleus to the final. AFP Graham Cahill, sports editor. On paper this feels like a game too far for Croatia. It has been a superb effort to get through 3 knockout games that all went 120 minutes and still be standing going into the final. France will be the best side they have faced in the tournament by far, and that quality will be decisive. France have the midfield depth to prevent Luka Modric dominating the center of the park the way he did against England. And they have the variables of Kylian Mbappe, Antoine Griezmann and Olivier Giroud to trouble the Croatia backline more consistently than Denmark, Russia and England managed to do. Croatia need to make this a gritty affair to stand a chance, but France will just have too much for them in the end. Prediction: France prevail 3-0. Redmore's Zlatko Dalic. Croatia will be ready for France in the World Cup final. Imperious France have all the tools to deliver a second World Cup trophy. France to use Euro 2016 heartache to spur them on to World Cup glory, says Deschamps. Steve Luckings, deputy sports editor. If the sense is that France have, save for the 4-3 win over Argentina in the last 16, largely played within themselves, Croatia have strained every last ounce of blood and sweat just to make it to the World Cup final. Their 3-0 win over Argentina was arguably the result of the group phase, but Zlatko Dalic's side have been taken to extra time 3 times in their 3 knockout games, against Denmark, Russia and England, requiring penalties, and nerves of steel from Ivan Rakitic, in 2 of them to reach the championship game. They rode their luck against England in the first half, and there is a question over whether Ivan Perisic's equalizer should have stood due to a high foot. But then most successful teams enjoy Lady Luck smiling down on them. That's not to say Croatia don't deserve their place in Sunday's showpiece. Take away the first 45 minutes against England and Croatia were the better team, punishing Gareth Southgate's young squad for not making their early dominance count for more. They face a France side though who just look stronger in all departments. Hugo Lloris has made sensational saves in the wins over Uruguay and Belgium. Raphael Varane was superb in the semi-final win over the latter, while a superstar midfield of N'Golo Kante, Blaise Matuidi and Paul Pogba exert total dominance, in attack and defense, in every game. Add a potent attacking front three of Antoine Griezmann, Kylian Mbappe and Olivier Giroud, who has proved the perfect foil for the others' two front players to flourish, gives France a huge edge. Prediction: France 3-1 Croatia.